What is up, my friends? It's a brand new week and you are very welcome along to Monday evening's Anfield Agenda News Roundup. Today we're going to be asking, why on earth is Federico Chiesa once again not on the Champions League travelling squad for the game tomorrow? We'll talk about a potential return to management for Jurgen Klopp, an injury scare for one of the Reds' younger players. We'll give you the latest on Ibrahim Konate and his future as there are more reports linking him to Madrid. We'll talk about what Wayne Rooney has to say about the battle between Isak and Ekitike, and lots more over the next few minutes. You know what I'm going to say, right? I'm going to do my part. I want you good folks at home to do yours as well. We will be back tonight for the late night agenda, and of course tomorrow the game against Galatasaray means that our coverage will start at 6:45 p.m. Folks, we are a matter of weeks away now from my last ever stage show. I'm not really going to be able to publicise it in the couple of weeks building up to it because I will be away in Turkey. But if you would like to get some of the remaining tickets, make sure you act as quickly as you can, because one, it will help me with the old nerves, and two, you don't want to miss out, right? This is our last ever stage show. You can get your tickets priced at just £15. We're at the Hot Water Comedy Club, Liverpool, Sunday the 19th of October, and all the money that we raise from it will be going towards Joe's Wheelchair Basketball Chair Fund, which we are more than happy to contribute to. Actually, scratch that. We're proud to contribute to. Right, ladies and gents, let's get cracking with the news. So, a little bit of a change from the folks, the brain trust who work out the percentages of who will or won't win the league. At this moment in time, there has been a game change after week 6, and it is that Arsenal have gone from having a 33% chance to win the Premier League up to 44%, whereas Liverpool's probability, that's gone from 47 down to 35. Look, that shows you how swings in, league title races, and of course in the fixtures ahead, which we'll talk about in a while, Arsenal's looking far more winnable for the next 5 than the Reds. So Hugo Ekitike will speak to the media tonight with Arne Slot at 7 p.m, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. Wayne Rooney, well, he's been speaking about Ekitike and Isak, and are they really competition for each other, how they will play, and this is what he's had to say. Ekitike 1,000,000% is in competition with Isak. You've got a real competition between two forwards who are slightly different. Who wants it more? Who's going to score? Who's going to create? Right now, I would put Ekitike in there. And, you know, look, Wayne's probably right there. We have had Ekitike make a great start, but that's because Isak is also playing catch-up. Right now, though, Ekitike is performing well, and tomorrow I expect him to start over in Galatasaray. Let me know what you guys think about it as well, but competition is healthy, and I disagree somewhat with what Mr. Rooney had to say, because I do think there is a world where we can play both of these guys, but let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section. Fabrizio Romano's been speaking about Florian Wirtz, and I have to say, I think the media narrative around this is just adding to the scrutiny on Wirtz. And look, when you come in with a big price tag like that, you are going to come in for scrutiny. But Romano said Liverpool maintain their absolute confidence in Florian Wirtz. Arne Slot is talking directly to him on a daily basis to give him as much support as possible. They're convinced it's just a matter of time before we see the real Florian Wirtz. You can put me in that camp. I have no doubts whatsoever about Florian Wirtz's ability and that he will become a success at Liverpool. I do understand, of course, the frustration from my fellow fans, but football is littered with players who take a long time to settle into a new league. Some hit the ground running, some take a little bit longer, but people trying to make out like he's the new Naby Keita as an example is just ridiculous. The dude will come good. Get behind him and make sure he knows he has your support. Right, Victor Osimhen is in training for Galatasaray ahead of the match tomorrow. He's only played 45 minutes of football in September due to an ankle injury, so let's see quite how fit he is for that game. This piece here from Defensa Central in Spain said that Real Madrid have more or less agreed deals to sign Ibrahim Konate from Liverpool on a free transfer and Nico Paz from Como with a €10 million release clause. They go on to say that both deals are subject to approval from Xabi Alonso, who continues to assess his squad. Again, this is what we're going to get with Konate all season. Link after link, article after article, and as long as he doesn't come out and say, I want to stay, this is all nonsense, well, we're going to keep reading it. And again, I hate to be that guy, but this is the type of stuff we warn about. This can be a distraction. This can get into the dressing room. This can seep into a fan base. I'd love to see this addressed and cleared up as soon as possible so we don't go through the entire season with it. Now, I mentioned Jurgen Klopp and a potential return to management. Well, Al Ittihad have set their sights on appointing Jurgen Klopp. He is the Saudi club's priority, according to this piece from Riyadh, which said that they want him to succeed Laurent Blanc, who has just been sacked as their manager. Also, speaking about managers potentially getting sacked, or actually getting sacked, in this case it is potentially, Manchester United are casting their net now to see what managers are available. You don't even need me to add anything to that. I'll let you do your good work on that one in the comment section. Right, let's talk about the longest unbeaten runs. It is Crystal Palace, who in Europe have by far and away the longest unbeaten run in the top 5 leagues. Just trying to give some perspective to our loss there at the weekend. Elche, my boys over in La Liga, have 7 games unbeaten in the start to La Liga. By the way, that's the club myself and Lee Gunnar attended the game for last season when they were chasing promotion. Absolutely great venue, great place to go if you ever get a chance. Dortmund have also 7 games unbeaten. Bayern Munich, 8 games unbeaten. Barcelona under Hansi Flick, 9 games unbeaten. But Crystal Palace and Oliver Glasner, 18 games unbeaten, far and away the highest in Europe's top 5 leagues. So, this piece here, directly from the club, said that Liverpool are assessing a suspected hamstring injury sustained by Jadon Danns at the weekend. Again, unfortunately, he can't seem to catch a break, and I hope it's a minor thing, if anything. So let's wait and see what the club have to say when those scans and all have been done. The travelling squad for the game against Galatasaray has been confirmed. It is as follows: Alisson, Gomez, Endo, Van Dijk, Kanade, Kirkes, Wirtz, Soboslai, Isak, McAllister, Salah, Bradley, Jones, Gakpo, Ekitike, Mamardashvili, Robertson, Woodman, Frimpong, Grafenberg, and Gamoa. Which means no Federico Chiesa. Now, I looked into this. You can have 12 subs on the bench on top of the 11 on the pitch. So 23 can be involved in the match day. Liverpool have travelled with 21 players and have left Federico Chiesa at home and no reason has been given. We have to speculate to this because we don't know the definitive answer. But it's a joke. And again, it feels like Fede has been singled out and unfairly treated for a player that really shows that he wants to be here. He wants to work hard. He's making a difference when given the chances. What type of reward is this from Arne? What message does this send to other players who want to perform, to get into the manager's thinking and prove they deserve to be there? It's ridiculous. There is no way, shape or form that after adding him to the Champions League squad with a really unfortunate injury to Giovanni Leone, that he should be being treated this way. It is one of the few gripes that I think many Liverpool fans have with Arne over his management of the squad. This makes absolutely zero sense to me. Like I said, it isn't a numbers thing. It isn't that they couldn't travel over with more than 21. It isn't that there isn't space in the matchday squad. It is just a choice, a decision made for reasons only Arne can answer. I'm furious about it, and I'd love to know what you guys feel about it. Let me know in the comment section. I'll see you guys tonight at 8:45. We will discuss it in more depth. Until then, thank you for watching. Looking forward to reading your comments. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.